I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Have you ever felt like there was something bigger than what we saw on the surface? Something that was hidden, but would eventually reveal itself, revealing everything? Now is the time. After years of being under the spotlight, a big strategy that has been hidden between Taehyung and HYBE has finally been revealed. What we could only guess about has now become a reality that changes our views on BTS and their agency. Get ready to dig deeper, because what you are about to read next will surprise you, even change the way you view the entertainment world. BTS, with all their success, always seems like a machine that never stops running. From record-breaking albums to incredible world tours, they are the symbol of the power of the K-pop entertainment industry. However, behind the glittering success, there is a big strategy that has been hidden by HYBE, the agency that houses BTS, and one of them involves Taehyung, the star who is known for his extraordinary charisma and talent. For years, Taehyung has been known as a figure who is always honest and open with his fans. However, few know that there is a big tactic that HYBE has been preparing for a long time, which involves how they manage each member of BTS, including Taehyung. Taehyung, with all his uniqueness, turns out to be part of a strategy that is much bigger than just his performance on stage. Why Taehyung? Why is one of the most charismatic and likable members of the group the center of attention in this strategy? As it turns out, there is a big reason why Taehyung is a key part of HYBE's efforts to expand their influence in the international entertainment world. With his incredible visuals and his charming personality that captivates many people, Taehyung has the undeniable potential to be more than just a member of BTS. He is a valuable asset that can change the game. However, it is not only charisma and popularity that make him so important in this strategy. Taehyung also has a personality that can transcend cultural boundaries, making him a bridge between K-pop and the global market. HYBE, who has known this strength from the beginning, planned Taehyung's every move with great calculation. They know full well that to strengthen BTS's position in the international market, they must capitalize not only on their music, but also on the personas that BTS members possess. And Taehyung is the pioneer of this strategy. The grand strategy that was revealed is not only about how BTS was designed to become a global music phenomenon, but also how HYBE utilized every potential that each member has. Taehyung, with all his charm, is the focal point in designing BTS's global image. Known for his captivating visuals and deeply touching personality, Taehyung represents more of what HYBE wants to achieve. There's no denying that BTS is a very influential group, but there's a lot of calculation involved in how they carve their name in the international entertainment world. Every step, from their performances to the products they promote, is always carefully planned by HYBE. And one of the biggest parts of that planning is how they present Taehyung to the world. Taehyung is not just a part of BTS, he is a symbol of many of HYBE's hopes and ambitions. However, as with any grand strategy, there is a dark side that fans rarely see. Behind BTS's massive success lies the story of how they had to adapt to the tight control given by their agency. Taehyung, although he seems very free on stage, is actually under a huge influence that controls almost every step he takes, whether on social media, public appearances, or more personal career choices. Some argue that this strategy is a smart move in maintaining the image of an already huge group, but others feel that too much control makes BTS members, including Taehyung, lose their freedom as artists. They are shaped in such a way to be the perfect symbol for the new generation, but does that mean they lose their right to be themselves? Taehyung, with all his roles in the group, is also starting to feel the weight of the burden. But despite the pressure that comes with the big role given to him by HYBE, Taehyung still tries to maintain a balance between his professional and personal life. Behind his bright smile and dazzling appearance, there are great struggles that he has to face, both on stage and off. However, what is more surprising is the fact that many of the choices he makes are not solely based on his own desires, but rather the result of strategic calculations that have been decided by management. Taehyung's courage to stand firm despite this tremendous pressure shows that even though he is part of a highly structured system, he still has the right to choose his own path. Even though HYBE has great control over almost every aspect of his life, Taehyung still tries to show that he is more than just an icon produced by the system. The key to this grand strategy is understanding how HYBE leverages the strengths of each BTS member, with Taehyung being a representation of all that can be achieved in the global entertainment world. But with all that planning and control, there's one thing that's undeniable. Taehyung is still Taehyung, and with every step he takes, he shows that there's so much more that can be achieved if he's given the freedom to express himself. As BTS's popularity continues to grow around the world, more and more people are starting to question whether HYBE's grand strategy is still relevant. In a rapidly changing entertainment industry, freedom of expression is more important than ever. Perhaps now is the time for BTS, and especially Taehyung, to start finding a balance between the control their agency gives them and the freedom they need to be themselves. One thing is for sure, despite the concerns about the direction HYBE is taking, BTS's fans will support them no matter what. Fans who have watched them go from the ground up to the top know that BTS is more than just a group. They're a symbol of the struggle to stay authentic in a world filled with high expectations. Taehyung's courage to stand up for himself as an individual in a highly structured world is proof that, despite all those trying to control their direction, BTS and Taehyung will always find a way to stand firm in their principles. Is this the end of a hidden grand strategy, or the beginning of a new journey where they will be freer to express themselves? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. The entertainment world will never be the same once they have found the balance between control and freedom. Taehyung's courage in the face of this manipulation not only confirms his strength as an individual, but also paves the way for other artists who may feel trapped in the same system. In an entertainment world that often treats artists as products to be sold, Taehyung shows that even under immense pressure, he will not allow himself to be part of a system that compromises his personal integrity and freedom. It's a move that will impact not only BTS's future, but also how the entertainment industry as a whole views artists and their freedom. As part of a group with such a large influence, Taehyung knows that every step he takes, both on stage and in his personal life, has a big impact. However, now more than ever, he has decided to speak up and fight for the freedom that every artist should have the right to. With his courage, Taehyung has not only changed the way fans view BTS, but also affirmed that even though the entertainment world is full of grand strategies and manipulation, behind it all, there is still an individual who has the right to choose his own path. Taehyung's courage to speak up and expose the manipulation that has been hidden for so long has a greater impact than just fighting for his own rights. This is an important moment that reminds us all that behind every work of art, there is a soul that must be respected, and the freedom to express oneself should not be sacrificed for profit or image alone. Taehyung has opened the eyes of the world that even though an artist can be a symbol of a movement or change, they are still human beings who deserve to be heard and free to determine their own path in life, even if it means fighting the system that has shaped them.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place.